Hello and welcome to another landscape photography 5-minute quick edit. Today I'm gonna take this raw file and turn it into a picture like this in, of course, just about 5 minutes. So let's get started here, raising the shadows, bringing down the highlights, just regular stuff, bringing up the whites, of course making sure nothing is clipped there. Then I'm also gonna bring down the blacks because I really want some contrast in this picture. Really don't mind if some of the blacks are clipped. Then let's see, contrast. I think I might add a little bit of contrast, but the overall exposure might actually be a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna raise that one right here by about a half stop, and then readjust the whites, because of course if we raise the exposure we suddenly clip highlights where we previously had nothing clipped, so you always want to make sure that you at the end don't clip anything. Then clarity is definitely, I think I'm definitely gonna add a little bit of clarity here. I often say that you should also play around with the minus clarity, but for this picture I really like the plus clarity look here. I don't want to overdo it, just around 30-35 works pretty good. Then actually I think there is a little bit too much sky in the picture, so let me just crop down some of that boring sky, and I definitely like that. So now we also have this cloud right here in the rule of thirds composition, and I think that works pretty good. Then let's see, color temperature. I think I'm gonna warm up the whole scene a little bit. Still wanna make sure that it looks natural, but it just was a little bit too cool at the start, so I'm just gonna stick around 6500 Kelvin. And tint, I really don't think I'm gonna add any tint actually, so I'm just gonna reset that by double clicking on the tint logo. And there actually is vibrance as well, so I'm just gonna bring that up a little bit. I definitely like the look, especially in the sky here. Then tonal curve, bringing up the highlight slider here, playing around with the rest of these sliders. I really like this look actually. The darks, let's see. I think I'm gonna bring up the darks a little bit as well, and the shadows actually as well. I really like that look. We really kind of created a little bit more dynamic and brought up the shadows a little bit more, and I definitely like this look. Let me quickly go down to effects and see if I like any vignetting. It's really a tough choice, but actually I think this picture might be even better without any vignetting. Then let's just grab an adjustment brush, reset everything, make sure the feather is to 100. Then I'm just gonna go a little bit down in the exposure and just add some vignetting in the bottom left and the bottom right. The reason I'm not just going to the effects tools and adding vignetting there is because I really don't want any vignetting in the sky. I think that looks perfectly good how it is, so I just want to add some vignetting in the bottom left and the bottom right corner, and I definitely think that works pretty well here. Then also another thing that I like to do is just grabbing a graduated filter, bringing it over the bottom right of the picture, and just kind of reduce the overall exposure a little bit, and also adding another graduated filter on the top left of the picture, and this time going a little bit into the plus exposure, so it really seems like the light is coming from one side, and that way you really can create a little bit of depth and a little bit more interest into the picture. And I think the last thing I'm gonna do here is just add some dodge and burning. So as always, see you in a second. So I've added both plus and negative exposure dodge and burning filters, and here is before and here's after. It just complexifies the light and makes everything seem a little bit more interesting. Thank you very much for watching this Lightroom quick edit. If you would like to see more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe. I also make a little bit more longer in-depth tutorials, and I upload one photography related video every single day of the week. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I want to wish you a great day, and please take care.